This should be good audio-wise. Hi. Let's roll and see what we think of Homesick here. And I'm going to start my introduction and all that, so get yourselves all ready, because I'll be ready. Lights off, even though it's still where I am, daybreak. This isn't a horror game, I don't think, so... Anyways, if it is a horror game, I'll be very surprised. To my knowledge, this is a puzzle game, which is fine by me, an atmospheric exploration puzzle game. And I like those, so let's go into this. Hey everyone, this is Dusk, AestheticGamer, and this is Homesick. Now, I supported this game on, I believe, Kickstarter a couple years ago. It came out last year, and I've been meaning to play it, so here we are. To my knowledge, it is a puzzle exploration game. We'll see what we think of it after I'm done adjusting things. Is there any very high caliber? I'll keep it there. I will turn off VSync. Oh, but I need to restart. Whatever, I'll keep VSync on. Fine with me. I don't need it to be running that, like, post 60, whatever. My mouse smooth I'll turn off. Look sensitivity is fine. Hopefully it's not too fast. Maybe it'll be too slow. Maybe the game says naturally slow turning. Now, let's kick into this. I wish I could change that to this, but regardless, we're going to kick straight into the game and see what we think. Into Homesick. I'm ready. This black screen isn't, though. Somebody's sleepy, and it's not me, so... I just want to mention this. I like the lazily turning ceiling fan. It's completely useless, but interesting to look at. I'm assuming, yeah, we're in the bed, so let's get right out of bed as a paper slowly floats in through the window. Hi, paper. Paper decided to rest right there. Let's get ourselves up. Now, I'm going to do something quickly. I'm going to turn the audio up because it sounds like this is a very quiet game. If I have to turn down the audio eventually, I will, but I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm happy I have sensitivity all the way up. It's a little bit slow, but I kind of expected that, so let's go take a look at this piece of paper. It shows a picture of flowers, which notably, I noticed this, there's some flowers like this over here. Obviously, we're also not in an apocalyptic world. This area looks kind of apocalyptic. That, or there's just zombie policemen just driving through the streets. No judgings. Looks like a children's drawing. The children looks like it's holding somebody's hand. We'll get back to that. Let me put that away and see if this light switch over here is working. Almost sounds like a car, like the turn signals to me, but regardless. Of course, there's actually no light here, and wow, I'm super blind to the light. Must be a goddamn vampire at this rate, or that I've been asleep for a super long period of time. There's paper here. In a language I do not understand. It almost looks like some kind of Morse code, but I'm not going to translate that, at least not right now. Until it becomes important I need to translate for some puzzle or something. Now then, let's take a solid look here. A few twists and turns there. I almost want to mess around with that lamp, but I'm going to hold back. There's another paper here. And more of those strange characters I can't read. Huh. I mean, I bet it actually says something, but it would require us to know this. Let's go right over this way and take a solid look inside. It looks very pretty. Right here and there. It's a nice bathroom fixture. Nothing to do with the toilet, though. I mean, it's... What even came out of the goddamn... I'm not going to question. It looks almost like dirt, but not quite. Can't see outside, Captain. It's blinding. Anyways, I'm assuming that we want to go through the door. Actually, is that like a paper right there? Let me look. Well, it looks like something, but not a paper. Sleep well. We're supposed to apparently save at beds. Oh, we can put our pictures down and lay down here and rest. I'll get back out of bed, though. And I'll take my paper back with me. It's kind of odd that we lay our papers with us on our bed. I say odd, but I admit I have kind of a bad habit that when I have something which I don't really want to put away immediately, like let's say if I did laundry, I don't want to put all my clothes away, I'll just put them on the side of my bed until I eventually put them in the closet. That's me being lazy. Now, I'm assuming the door is locked, I can unlock it. I am not wrong. Another one of these messages. Eventually I'm going to figure out what these mean. It kind of feels like I need to know what these mean to understand a bit more, but we'll figure it out. There's two different directions I can immediately turn on to. I'm guessing the lights don't turn on, but it's not like super dark, so. Firstly, this area looks a bit smaller. Yep, because it's a dead end. Let's see, I'm assuming that this door is going to be locked. That's a fire axe, though. We're not going to pick it up immediately, apparently. Yep, this door being locked does not surprise me. I'll get back to you, though. Let's head on back down to this hallway, and as a heads up, there is no run button. We're going to go right over here to the left, though, onto the next room. Explore room by room by room until we eventually get a good feel for this area. And you think we could sleep on this bed? No. That's unfortunate. I need to remember that C is crouch. Okay, I'll get myself back up. Pencil sharpener. You know, that's something which is often overlooked in sort of locations like these. There's also a picture. I've seen pencil sharpeners on miscellaneous desks in real life, and for some reason I just never think about them until I actually see them physically. Here is another book. Alright, and another paper which I assume is written in the same writing. What the fuck alien world am I on? Can't read any of these dialects. There's so many, but they all mean nothing to me. I mean, I can tell that they're characters and they have some sort of rhythm going for them, but it's a picture of a car. One day I'll learn this alien language. I'm also noticing there's books you can just pull off the shelf like that. The slightly more lit up ones, that's how you can tell. Anyways, away from the blinding light, is there anything inside this bathroom? Oh, this one's got water in it. Actually, I can drain the water, it seems. Oh, no, I don't drain it. I make splashes in it. Interesting. Well, after playing around with dirtied water for a bit, because that's real and thrilling, let's go straight to the next room. I wonder what's going to be at the end of the hallway. That's going to be a goddamn puzzle. Oh, first, actually, is there any other doors I missed on this side? Doesn't seem like it. This one's just open a crack. Let's take a peek inside. Ooh. That one has a bedroom separate to the main area. In fact, this is the biggest room I've been in so far. It makes me feel like there's something in here, so let's go explore. Just till I see that lit up book and words I still cannot read. One of these days I'll just find a note written in English and it's gonna seem surprising. Truly a work of a master craftsmanship. I mean, the painting itself looks nice. It's just little doodles on it that are a bit intriguing. Feels like a child went through this area. You can also see outside a bit, but only a bit. I'm assuming this paper isn't the translation sheet. It's not the translation sheet. One day I'll figure out these strange characters. I'll say that until I figure it out because I want to know what they say. There's so many papers laid out around here, and they all look like they're saying something different, but I can't read any of it. Okay. There are two doors in front of me. I'm going to go inside this one first. Hi, room. Nothing there, in fact. Yeah. Can I close the door behind me? Yes, I can. I can almost get a view of the outside. It wasn't so blindingly bright. I almost feel like we're like super sensitive to the light. There are people that are super sensitive to the light. There's some people that can't go outside because it results in bad chemical reactions to their body due to a birth defect. But and that's a sad story. Now what I'm thinking of. Now I'm kind of sad, but that's okay. There's a dark door over there and a turn here. I'm going to check out the dark door first. Dark door. What do you got in mind? Oh, there's a key in here. Uh-oh. Let's wiggle it out. There we go. I got a key. A key and a broken key, notably. Okay, so I can switch things in my inventory like this. That's good to know. And I can put it away. Assume that the key will be to unlock... Actually, I wonder if that can unlock the door over there. But first I'm going to check out over here. Someone took the fire axe from this one. That's probably not as alarming as I think it is, but a bit alarming. Ooh, I like the look of this hallway already. I like the window look. Even though I knew it was going to blind me once I got inside here. Oh, the light, it burns. Actually, I think our character is photosensitive to light. He or she will not go too far into this lit up hallway. I wonder there's probably going to be some narrative that comes about with that eventually, but at the moment, it seems that we refuse to go in too much light. Notice that when we couldn't go on that porch either. Interesting. I wonder what it means. Anyways, I'm going to go pick up this key here. Key use. Is there like a lock here? Actually, I do not see an area to insert the key. That's kind of what I imagined we'd be doing, but not here at least. Well, I'll come back to you, locked door. Should pay attention if there's any locks on these doors. Any locks in here? There's in fact a lock right there. Can I just pull out the key and be like, hey sir, I can lock ya? Guess not. I mean, there'll be no reason for me to unlock or lock the door behind me unless there's something that's going to eventually chase me, which I very much doubt because I don't think this is a horror game. Alright. Now, my prediction. Is there something I missed that was kind of locked? Did I even look inside this bathroom? Yeah, I did look inside the bathroom, but there wasn't really anything in here besides, you know, the things you would expect to be in a bathroom. Maybe there's actually a locked drawer, come to think of it. Yeah, I wasn't even looking. I can open these. I'll have to look again throughout the rooms then. I just physically realized I was thinking about it. I was like, huh, what did I miss? Oh, wait, can I open up those drawers? Yep. Which, of course, means a reevaluation. Yeah. I mean, it's logical. Oh, actually, I could probably open up those up there, too, can't I? Let me take a look. Yeah, I probably can. Yep, I can. I got all my favorite cereal brands. Remember, kids, you too can interact with shelves. I'm gonna check out this room again, and of course, that means I have to reevaluate a few different areas. Okay, drawers, I'm onto your games. I'm gonna be able to open all of you up in just a second. There's nothing in here. Okay, these two open, and nothing. That's okay. Just waiting for the locked drawer where this key will come in use. To be fair, the key didn't show that it was a door key. The door key was in fact shown to be broken, so... Alright, you shelves. I'm on you. Nothing is furtherly revealed, but I mean, it's not nothing. There's boxes, there's plates, there's all the things I would expect to see in a drawer. But all that I expect to see doesn't mean what I need in a drawer, which is unfortunate. I wonder if there's a reason that one bathtub had water effect. Let me take a bit more of a solid look around here now that I'm actually starting to realize something. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to take a solid look here because I think I might know what it is I need to do. I was just thinking about it in the back of my head, and I just need to locate something then. I realized, I think I saw it mentally when I was exploring around, but I didn't think anything of it at the time, so I'm going to look a bit more solidly here. Where, oh, where was it? I don't think it's inside this room. I think it was inside the room with the 3 segments. When I was looking around, I mentally noted something that was slightly different than everything else, but I didn't rightfully, pay attention to it at the time. Which I should have done, obviously, but I was like, oh, you know, it's just a miscellaneous thing that was laid on the floor. But I'm not remembering exactly where it was. I should have paid attention where it was previously. Where, oh, where did I see it? There was a bucket I saw, and I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, oh, wait, do you think I could use the bucket to get the water? Where the fuck did I see it? I know I noticed it when I was looking about, but now it's nothing but a sought-after dream here. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying it immediately. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe I'm just a little bit crazy. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit crazy. Okay, there's maybe a few things wrong with it, but there's nothing terribly wrong about it. Actually, can I crouch past the light? That's a good question. I don't think I can. The light is unfortunately super blinding. Well, I tried. I almost feel... I wonder if the fire axe... Actually... Huh. We do have this key. I should think about where it might be of use. It's probably not for use for this door. Yeah. That's not entirely surprising. Can I even lock this? Well, I locked it, I think. Oh, hey, I actually opened the door. That's not... There was the fucking bucket, but how... I think it was when I was peeking through. Still, though. Bucket, my idea might be right. Okay. The door was a little open and just a crack. I swear to God, this exact bucket was inside one... Never mind. You know what? Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. though it was a bucket. So maybe I was right. Now I'm guessing the bucket fills up with... Well, I'm right! Yay, bucket full of water. And I'm assuming, this is my assumption, this shows a picture of flowers. And there was only flowers in one room, which is probably where this bucket goes. Do I make the flowers grow? I'm gonna make the flowers grow. Pour over that bucket. Yes! Grow, my pretties, grow! Oh, ooh. They blossomed. And not just them. They're blossoming everywhere. Well, that's a bit pretty, I'm not gonna lie. But what do grown flowers do for me? Gonna look about a little bit. Very naturally growing flowers, if I do say. Do they unlock the door over here? I don't know why they would, but... Or maybe, you know what? Maybe the flowers grew over the window so I can get past the light, because for some reason my character is super sensitive to light. Let's go on a little bit further in. No flowers grew in here. I just need to look to where... Is that my character yawning? Oh! I think he's yawning to say, hey, sir, you should think about sleeping. That's actually a nice little way to let the character know, hey, you should save your fucking game. I'll do just that. I think the yawn was to signify he's tired, and since they said that laying in the bed was saving, I'm assuming that that was a little hint saying, hey, go to bed. Can I lay back in bed? I can lay back in bed. Did I just say... Oh, he starts closing his eyes. Oh. Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Goddamn shadows growing out of the goddamn walls. They're overtaking the ceiling fan. That's not good. I can hit them kind of away with the axe, but they are definitely bursting to the ceiling here, and I don't know why I suddenly have an axe either. It's unexpected. Apparently there might be a nightmare world. I'm gonna try and see. Oh, it's hard to see. I'm gonna leave out the hallway. The darkness is a little overtaking. It kind of follows you. It's a little bit interesting. Let me look around a bit more thusly. Oh dear. No, black goop, no! Can I go back to sleep? Maybe I can turn the lights on. So, I have an axe. Actually, I can read this now. I just realized that. Leave the hall lights on. Huh. For some reason, in the nightmare world, I can read the characters. Leave the hall lights on. That door's obviously still closed. Where am I? No, I just realized the axe from here earlier is now missing. I almost did not notice that. Where do I get axe? Maybe I can axe a door, question. There's no axe at my bedside or anything, so yeah. It seems to be a game about subtleties, so I should probably pay attention to the very subtle... Tired again? You know what, before I go back to bed, maybe I'll enter the nightmare world, maybe I need to do something in there. Did flowers not... Well, there's flowers in this hallway, but they did not overgrow. Oh, you know what? I think I get it. Leave the hall light on so that'll affect the nightmare world so I can go outside, because when I was outside, it was way too dark. In fact, let me turn all the lights on so I can enter the different rooms of the nightmare world. Because the nightmare world, if an area is too dark, I can't... Right, I get it. I get it. Turn these goddamn lights on, because even though in this day area they don't do anything, in the night area they have an effect. Because I can only enter rooms when they are lit up, because outside the hallway was way too dark and I couldn't enter. Okay, and I think what stopped it is I think the darkness is attacking the light, which in turn made it so I couldn't go that general direction. I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think I'm figuring it out, by golly. And probably it's too light for me right now to go through there, so I need it to be dark to be able to get through that hallway. I think I'm probably right about this. Interesting that the axe disappeared in the day world when I had it in the night world, obviously. Also noticeably is that there's flower petals hovering over the bed. I wonder if that signifies I can go to the night world from there. Gotta close these goddamn eyes. To the nightmare world, I assume. And thus we're awake. And let me guess, yep, I can go outside now because the lights are on. Can't go too far into darkness, though. Let's try not to get consumed by shadows. I can enter inside all the rooms that I turn the lights on, because they obviously need light to be able to withstand the darkness. Alright. Too much darkness and too much light is bad for me, is what I've picked up from all of this. Wish I could read the paper notes. Just kind of looking around, though. I like the music in the Nightmare World. Alright, let's pass over this way. There's sounds of somebody talking. Oh, I got consumed too much by the darkness. Yep. If you stand around too long, the darkness will consume you. Well, back to bed with me. Sleep a spell. Yeah, don't stand around too much or take too long. It seems like the darkness will overall consume you if you spend too much time lollygagging. That means let us continue. We get through the hallway that we all know I need to get through because now it's not too light, so I can get through finally. Here's a new area. Generally a new area, though I hear a lot of people. Darkness does follow me, so I'll come back here when it's light again, too. Maybe I need to do something. I need to do something so I can enter here in the day world. What would that be? There we go, I broke a door open. Okay. Well, interesting to say the very least. That means let's go for it. I also notice that you move. Yep, this door's now open. I also notice that you move faster in the Nightmare World, which I guess makes a little bit of sense because there's a bit of a reason to be moving faster. Huh. That's all I can really say at that angle. Huh. The light switches. Let's go into this new area now that we can bypass it. Definitely looks kind of old. But we're not, again, in an apocalypse scenario. We figured that out because there was definitely the sound of cars and other stuff outside. Unless there's like a tape player recorder, which wouldn't make much sense, but, you know, why would they do that, I guess? Couches and cushions, and I still don't overtly like the light in the light world. There's another picture here. It made me bring up my other picture. Do I fall asleep here? Or do I just sit here because I can? I take a nice old sit. Huh. I just like how the music changes this next little area. That couch is just completely ruined. Anything else catches the fancy? There's a hallway over there and a hallway over here. Dark enough that I can enter it right now. Can I open up? Yeah, I can open up the different drawers. Let's do it then. That looks like something. Oh, it came into focus. Huh. Looks like a fallen bridge. Nothing in there, then this next drawer next to it looks like there is something of importance. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's of a crashing bridge and a steamboat. There's also looks like something that almost looks like a clue, but let's open this up. Or this one is locked. It's got a combination on it. But obviously I don't know the combination yet. I'll figure it out. Let's try the other side. There's a few more drawers to mess about with. I can't read jack and shit, but in the Nightmare World, for some reason, the language is readable. Though I can't pick up pages. Then. Oh, gee, that's a lot of photos. Oil factory, Yeah, it's just the oil factory, I guess. The goddamn light, too bright for my eyes. Sorry about that. I was just looking around. The main note thing which I picked up is that there's a bunch of different lockers, which I noticed. There's a combination on top of each one. There's also a number below each one. Notably, there's some pictures of bridges and steampunk boats and all that. There's also, for some reason, boxes with X's and 6s on them. Can't go to that hallway because it's too bright. Is this going to be unlocked? Yep, it's unlocked. Let's take a look inside. I want to look around a bit more to get some more clues, though. 183, 250. These are those money amounts here. There's also a paper that had 0011, like it was a clue to something. Well, clue to one of the combination locks, I mean. You can see the money values here, but not much else. Let's take a solid look around. This is 16 and 14. Nothing. 16 and 14 is locked like the other things. Wow, this area is a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Let's look over here first. Drip, drip, drop. Ooh, it's downstairs. I'm guessing this door over here is going to be locked right now, though. I'd be very surprised if it's just open. We'll figure you out. Let's go up. Also, I need to think about turning on the light switches. I need to mentally remember that in the nightmare world, the light switches need to be on for me to enter an area. This light was already on, so I'm ahead of the game there. But I need to look out a bit more. Ooh, looks like this is the entrance to the next main area. This, of course, is already open. Which it's not, which I'm not very surprised about. So, keep that in mind. The areas aren't entirely too big, so... Let's take a good look around here and see if I can see another light switch somewhere. Besides this deafeningly blinding hallway, which I am in fact not going to be able to enter. The photos might have a clue. Alright, was there a man in the corner of one of the photos? I actually did not see that. Can I push this out of the way? Now I notice there's a door here. Oh. Door will even open. Temptingly. Can I push you over? Okay. Let's go look for more light switches, I guess. Of course, that light switch is the only one I need to know. Let me see if there's a light switch over here. Yeah, there's a light switch right here. Let's turn that one on. Okay. So, there seems to be a few clues here. This paper notably has a 00 number written on it. Would the combination simply be 0011? I'm going to give it a shot at the very least. It's probably not actually the combination, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, it was really that easy. Well, that makes my life easy. Let's take a look at more photos. There's a doodle stick man in the corner of this photo. This shows in their coastal area. And this one shows an eruption of some kind. Nothing else inside here. So are the combinations all like this? Let's see. 23, 25, 22, 21. So you would be... Let's just align it accordingly. 0, 0, 21. At least that's if all of these work the same way, which I'm going to assume that they might maybe do or do not. No, this one doesn't open like that. Well, that's good to know. 23, 22, 21. Maybe there's only 11 that open like that. I will try out with a 53 here. If 53 does work, then great. If not, okay. Maybe it was 19. Let me first try 50. I just passed by the 5. God dang it. Let me mash that mouse button. 50. Move it into place. Okay, yeah, so that does seem to be the key to unlocking these, which is pretty obvious, but you know, I didn't think of it, so whatever. Cityscape. No, this one's flooded. This one is snowy. Actually, no, that's water. So yeah, floods. Definitely more flooding. Maybe the world outside is flooded. Maybe this is a site of an area that was previously flooded. 23, 22, 21. I feel like this one would be 21. Wait, no, you're right. 25, 23, 21, 19. Okay. I read the bomb one as originally. God damn, 24 instead of 25. So I see what you're talking about now. It would be 19 because they're going by odd numbers. Okay. More photos, though. Another eruption at an oil field, and this one shows somebody holding up dirt samples. Okay. There is at least one more drawer I know of. Actually, I didn't look at this one, did I? I didn't look inside this one at all, but it's mainly because it's mainly empty, and there's no way to tell what the number on this one is. Maybe I'll see in the nightmare world. I'm sort of thinking about hopping into a bed and sleeping soon. So this one's obviously 14. Move this all into place. 0. Moving it around to 0. I got this. There's another 0. And then finally, 14. Let's see what's inside. Oh! Knocked out of the way in front of this door because it weighed it differently. That's a bit funny. So what's inside this room? Newspaper article I can't read. Notice the numbers there. 9900, 137. Can I pick up the... Oh yeah, I can pick up this. I don't actually know what this is for, but I have it. What do you think I'm supposed to do with this? Can I open up this? No, it cannot. What would the point of that be? It does look like it's made to like almost poke something or a really, really rough back scratcher, but that's probably what neither of it's for, so can I somehow apply these doors open? Okay, so I can switch items like that. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's not it. That doesn't look like anything. So, back up I go. If one must continue to try and solve puzzles... Is there anything in here that I need to like poke with a stick? No? Doesn't immediately look like it at the very least. I'll take one small look about here. Was there something like out of reach? Maybe it's for something coming up as opposed to something which has already happened. I'm assuming I can sit back down to sleep. Like maybe I can sleep on this, because this one I seem to be treating like a bed almost. There's a bed here. Let me sit here. Nah, I can't go to sleep yet. There's more I need to do in this light world. Let's go on through. Going into the face. Maybe can use this to open up this? Oh, it's just open. Oh. I think that was my clue so that I can knock this over. But I figured it out. I'm gonna put my items away for a second and glance about. I figured out more about this particular area, but what I need to do is I need to figure out what the fuck this is about. What purpose does that have? I'm gonna look for anything pokeable. I mean, we can also go behind us. It's not like the previous area has been completely locked off from us, but pokeball. Anything I can think of. This room seems at the moment kind of useless. That's why I'm suspicious. Oh, there's another paper here. It's mainly got those papers, which I can't read. Then again, it's not trying to say every room needs a purpose. I mean, it looks like a custodian's closet. I would think maybe something out of reach, but what is out of reach? That's why when I was saying something out of reach, I was looking up. That was my immediate thought. Oh, I should look up. Maybe there's something on a ceiling fan. Maybe we can knock this goddamn ceiling fan off. No, that's not it, though. Maybe there's a light switch I can turn on. It's on the goddamn ceiling. Maybe. Because if I look up, I mainly notice... The fuck? You know what? That's probably what it is. Yep! Where the water was. Why did I do that? Huh. Why am I doing this? So there's a further hint along. Maybe I put the bucket here to get more water. Oh, wait! You know what? I mean, I still do have my bucket. I saw it a little bit ago. Don't lie to me, inventory. Maybe this is ultimately my objective. Is to get more goddamn water to fill my bucket and make the flowers grow. Because I do always look at my flower thing to remind me whenever I pick this up. Okay, where are some goddamn flowers? I don't know why I didn't think about that, because that's what made the bed. It's probably right next to where where I sleep, because that, for some reason, sends me to the nightmare world. I'm gonna make the goddamn flowers grow. Lead me to my goddamn bucket. There it is. Drink the water, my lovelies. Drink it, and now the flowers will grow. And now there's gonna be flower petals next to here. Oh, there isn't actually. So I'm gonna try. Sleep. Now he's gonna go to sleep down to the nightmare world. I'm starting to figure this game out. Let's go. To the nightmare world again. Shadows do like to overtake us here. Let's just not get consumed by them there. There was a goddamn light switch here, which I never turned on. Consume me, shadows. Consume me. I missed a light switch. Well, let me go get that light switch then. I do, in fact, like to see in the dark. Okay. So go over here and turn on this light switch I missed. Now, let me go to goddamn sleep here. Yep, character's gonna say, hey guy, go sleep. I'm like, okay, I'll do just that. I just need to turn the lights on. Can't sleep without a nightlight, don't you know? Let me go straight back to my couch and have a loving rest. Good night, Toodlings. No, that figured out. into the darkness again. And try not to get consumed by shadows this time. I'm assuming this axe's main use is to break open a few doors I couldn't previously open up. More children having fun. Can I go down here and break this open? Yes, I know, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. This way, I guess I'm gonna mainly break open this next area door. Yeah, open it up, let me into the light. Now I'm gonna get back up and go into the newly opened area. Seems like there's another way to open up that one other door. That, or maybe it doesn't open. Who am I to say? Well, for the moment, I'll take a glance inside. Is there anything over here? Like, did I actually open it? I was just swinging the axe around wildly. Doesn't seem like it. It was also a steel enforced door, I didn't notice. Different than all the other doors I've encountered so far. I assume that means it's axe resistant. Let's see what this is. Almost looks like a gym. Yeah, it kind of looks gym-like. Let's take a look about. Chairs and good old heaters that look way past their due date. Let's try not to look at the light too much, but yeah. Is there another paper there? Too blinding, too dark. Need to live in darkness. More like medium light. This character can't go in places that are too dark in the dark realm. Can't go in places that are too light in the light realm. Oh, this is my sleeping spot. Where's the flowers? I need to water, which is what I'm guessing I eventually do. Ooh, this area looks dark and there's valves to turn. Don't know what that's about, but I'll figure it out eventually. Okay. Don't see the flowers immediately either, though there is dirt here. Maybe I need to plant the flowers. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Let's investigate a little bit more, though, before we start piecing it all together, because obviously we don't have enough information yet to know what we're supposed to be doing here, besides looking around, which is always a good first step. I don't actually see much. I mean, I see shattered glass, but I don't see much of use, per se. There's another door, obviously, which probably leads to more hallways. At least that's my guess. Really? It's just locked? It's a big area, but really, it's kind of small. Can I, like, use my key to open this? No? I still have my key, that's why I was asking. Actually, oh, I didn't even notice this area. Nah, I feel dumb. Let's see what's down here. I'm still gonna start noticing where the water driplets come from, because it seems like one of my big goals is to get water. I still have the bucket. Yep, I still have the bucket. Needs a new fill, and I'm assuming I can't get water from the same place twice. Have to get new supplies of water to fulfill the needs. What's this back over here? Another open door. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is the door that leads to that previous area that didn't open up, but now it opens up. Only open from one side. Because they let me go backwards, that makes me suspicious. Seems like there's a point to go backwards at some point. Yeah, these doors not being openable being the axe doors doesn't surprise me much either. Maybe I need to go back to sleep in the shadows and open these doors up. Let me try this. Because now that door's open, let me make sure all the lights are on around here firstly. Almost forgot. Check the lights on. Light switch. That's what I'm looking for. The oh so important thing is there's cracks when the light might come in, so maybe I don't even need a light switch because technically there's no lights in here. This area would be very dark in the dark. That's all I can say of that. Yeah. Maybe it'll be fine. I really don't see a light switch, and I did notice I could walk down the stairs in the previous nighttime area. Because there's 2 breakable doors right here, and I can open up this door only from the other side. I think instead, and not to mention there's no flowers by the other bed at the moment. It looks like I have to grow some flowers there. I'm going to assume, can I enter back through the Nightmare world through here? Is that a possibility? I guess we'll uncover. Oh no, it's not. I see, the bed after I've used it has become rotting. Which is interesting, that is kind of odd. It wasn't rotting when I slept on it, now it looks like it's rotting. Small details. Also has this paper there, which I read earlier, has just been knocked out more correctly. Well, for science, I'm going to try and lay down this and see what happens. I don't really see what I'm supposed to do in this next area yet, but a good night's rest may or may not help. Also, I'm noticing there's this giant beam here, but we'll get back to that. Firstly, I'm going to try and see what happens if I lay down in this right now. Doesn't seem like he's ready to go to bed yet. I think it's a he because of the voice. But yeah. The only thing which I found to really interact with are these. And what those are about, I do not know. I haven't seen anything of note really in any of the other rooms. There's big spaces. It could drop water, but we don't know what to do with them yet. I don't see anything else to really interact with yet. Okay, look, and there's these unlocked doors, like there's this door here. But mostly just kind of seems big and spacious. Which isn't bad, just doesn't really seem like much of a point. Puzzly. Well, puzzly, logically. I don't see much of what I'm supposed to be looking for here. That's right. No. Yeah, there's nothing. I see something that's not. Wait, there's a valve here. Has there been a valve next to every heater? Let me check. I have to go back and look across. That's okay, some valves around here. There's the valve. Think it's gonna like make water sprinkles or something. Wondering if it'll be obvious when I get right if this starts like heating up or something. I kinda get what I'm doing, but I also completely do not get what I'm doing. Maybe there is more of them. Not behind the door at the very least. I can't ever live in this little dark room forever. Well, I'll turn all the lights on, or whatever these are. They're heaters, I think, but... yeah. Nothing on the chair. Turn all the levers that I can. Now I don't know if it's beneficial or not for me to turn them all, but yeah. And they were bookshelf. I thought they were heaters. They look a little bit odd for heaters, and I will say, but they look like heaters to me. I don't know. Let's go look inside this room. Maybe there's something small I missed in this room as well. Because, I mean, this is a room we can enter, and I didn't see any point to this room outside to unlock the door behind it, so... maybe the goal is to figure out the small things that we need. Notably, though, they did make a door that makes it easy to return back, and I don't know exactly why. So maybe there's a reason I need to go back. Obviously, these doors won't open, but still, though. Yeah. So I didn't high up this time. Negatory. Obviously still can't go through there. I'm gonna go back to the beginning just for a second to see if anything for some reason is oddly available there. This mattress has become rotten ever since I slept on it. Maybe for some reason the other bed will be fine. I don't think so, though. Because I mean, I can still come back here if there's anything I need way back here. This door at the beginning, so I find it curious how the axe appeared from there, and it's of course with me when I'm in my nightmare realm, but yeah, this bed's become more stained since I was on it too. Notably so. The flowers look bigger than they were just a little bit ago. Maybe it's just my imagination because I haven't seen them in a while, but still though. Let's go then. I don't think that backtrack is the answer right now. Let's go on ahead and check on through. It almost looks more like charcoal than anything. Which I guess, I mean, obviously there's all those pictures we saw just, you know, a little bit ago in all these drawers showing off floods and some sort of volcanic eruption type thing, so I wonder what that has to do with anything. I'm gonna go back down here and see if anything comes from it. I've turned all the levers. All the things in here. There's obviously these two valves here, but I don't really know what they're for yet. There's only 4 possible combinations. Oh! They're not heaters, they're like water spills that made the flowers grow everywhere. Huh. Where'd that tree come from? I looked away for like 1 second, there was a goddamn tree there. They actually release water, they're more like heaters than anything. Is that enough flowers for me to get drugged out on? Yep, he's gonna go to bed now. That was easier than it seemed at first appearance, but yeah. The shadows are a bit more rampant in this area. Maybe it's because it's a big area, there's far more of them. Actually, let me do 2 things. I can open up this door, right? Maybe not. Then I get consumed by the shadows, so I guess I'm gonna go through here. Guess that's like another loop in together door. Uh-oh. Okay, good, there is light over there. For a second I thought otherwise. Noticeably, this area, I'm also noticing a second thing about the game right now. This area is super water themed, and we saw the floods in all the pictures earlier, making all the plants grow. And the other area, I just noticed there's fire in the background, and the things that are reacting act more like smoke, which is more like the eruptions in the fire we saw in the photos earlier. Things to think about. Still though, I'm gonna cross back on over to the new area. I kinda want to open up both doors, but sure, opening up one or the other works well for me. I guess the second one will open. I mean, they both lead to the same thing, so it's not like a big difference, but whatever. Ooh, I like this piano melody. Keep the lights on. There's a chair. There's another thing to investigate. 041. Notice they're using symbols, actually, mostly. This might be numbers. They're not numbers. Well, that makes it fun. Let's glance over the shelves. This one's readable, whatever it says. It's kind of the concern of looking at books, like, oh my, look at all these books I can look at. They all look like they say something, but I can't read what it says. Yeah. Fun. Cross back on over. But because all the shelves are labeled, it makes me think it's going to be related to something more coming up. Okay. If one glances over all the shelves, which I just did, so I also remember to pay attention to the light switches. There's a light switch in here. Negatory, but there's this room. Oh, there's a piano in here. Huh. Artistic. I sit down in a chair sign to sleep, so there's gonna be a goddamn pillow. There's a few that make a clicking sound. So you can hear some that make a clicking sound. All this. Obviously. No, let's investigate a bit. I was like how the music got a little bit quiet there. Oh dear. I don't know music. I took piano lessons like 20 years ago or something. Wasn't that long ago. I've been 40 years old at the time. Still though, I don't remember a bit of it. I was never really good at it either, so... Down or up? I guess it's like I'm gonna go down. And not enter inside the elevator. What's sort of built? I mean, I guess this looks like an apartment more than anything, but it's kind of weird for an apartment. Ooh. Oh. I'll get back to that. All the light switches are on now automatically, but it seems like I have to restore power to sectors if that thing was anything to go by. This area is pretty big too. Home Sweet Home is what I guess it says, because the first and last character are the same. I guess that from this I could figure out the H, the O, and I can figure out a number of the characters in the alphabet just from this, because I know it says Home Sweet Home. But yeah. Hey, finally a second half to the picture. Now I can sleep. No, I can't. Need water. I see where it needs to go at the very least. Ah, jeez. Right. Oh, you can kind of see outside for the first time. Okay. Uh-oh. There's these spelling blocks here. Why do they blink? Time to check the drawers again. Drawers of drawers. Have any hidden secrets for me? Look at all these dishes. Can't wait to eat my favorite cereal brand in a vastly dust-coated way. Another bathroom, though. Yeah. I like how piano sounds, too. I like a lot of different instruments, actually. I like music. Again, who doesn't? It's like saying that you like music is like saying I like breathing. Oh. I think this is related to that puzzle. I wonder what gave me that idea. Not that, it looks like a piano sheet of music. Oh, I can figure out more of the alphabet from here if I wanted to really decode everything. That stands for apple. B, C, D. Is that down there? That's the E, but there's F. If you really want to take the time, you could translate what all this stuff in the game says. Apple, B. See, there's already a few characters we can figure out. A, B, C, D, F. From that you can figure out from Home Sweet Home, because that's obviously what that says. From earlier there was a message there. There's enough to figure it out if you really want to read everything here. I'm not gonna... That sounds like a lot of work, so I'm not gonna do that right now. Not there. Let's go on across and cross on over. Is this door open? Will my keys work? No. My key was mostly useless. Time for me to translate this. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's like part of me is like, oh, you could, but I don't really want to. There's no numbers here. I guess you could just guess it. It's probably, it doesn't have any more characters than the other, so there's only like 90. Technically, because there's 0, 0, it's 100 different possibilities it could be. Okay. This is for science. I'll make it cycle one more time just to make sure I got all the numbers there. I apologize for my science. But if one does not question the world around them, how does one enjoy themselves? Figure out the patterns. Okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm doing it. There's only 99 combinations it could be. It's not that long. If it was like crazier than this, I wouldn't be doing this. No, then. If it was like even like 999 combinations, I wouldn't do it. But for it just being 99 combinations, you know, it's like, well, that'd take like 30 seconds to a minute. That's nothing. We can try. If it's not any of these, that's okay. I did it for science. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to unlock now. It hasn't unlocked so far. It seems very unlikely it's going to unlock in the 90s. And thus my dreams were crushed. Time to get to 100. I'm just kidding. Ew. I dreamed big, but the realization was small. I can unlock this door. This is the door that I saw earlier, right? Yeah. Oh, hey! It's actually all the way back at the beginning. That's not what I was expecting it to unlock at all. Works with me, though. This door is hiding something. It's a bathroom. People do dirty, dirty things in here. Let's go on back out. Now, I don't say anything here. If one must open up different departments of whatever they... I can't open up that door. I don't understand what those 6's and X's are about yet on the boxes. They're probably just a texture, but... I just heard something. I think it was this picture of a dog, which I'm now contemplatively staring at, but yeah, there's a chair in my way. I was like, why can't I move? Oh, I guess it's probably because I'm walking into a chair, isn't it? More pictures. This one is of a ruined forest, and there's people in it. Gas mask of people around people with bags. Actually, all of them have bags on their heads. You know what? I noticed the thing that looks like a number down there, and I'm just gonna assume it's just pages and try not to make myself think too much before I do try something crazy or something. Let's see. I have enough pieces. I probably have enough pieces of the language puzzle. I could figure out some of what this hall is saying, but I'm like tempted to. Before me, it's like, Ryan, it's gonna take forever, so I'm not gonna do it right now. At the very least, I'm gonna be the transcriber. I bet someone's probably somewhere's already translated them. At least one would maybe think. Maybe. Okay, time to do the piano puzzle. My favorite musical sheet. Put the piano sheet music down so I can look at it actively while I do this. There we go. Okay. Hello, piano. So there's highlighted a purple key, a yellow key, a blue key, a red key, a green key, and an orange key. Obviously, you need to play the notes like this. So it'd be blue, 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 green, red, blue, 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 orange, green. So I guess the main thing I need to figure out is which one's the blue key. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more keys on the piano than there are here, though I'm going to assume that it's the area we're in front of, like 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, maybe. I mean, it's not like the most complex thing, still, though. Which key is the blue key? Because that's what we're mainly playing. We need to know all the keys, but the blue key is the most obvious. Blue, 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 green, red. But which keys are which? Because this piano has more keys than there are there. Hello, particle floating on by. Aren't you a beauty? And faded away. I mean, 2, 3, 2, 3. I think it starts right there, right here. So I think it's like 2, 3, 2. And that would be purple. So I'm trying to work it out there in my imagination head. 2, 3, 2, 3. So this would be purple. Okay, if that's purple, then this would be yellow. Am I right in thinking this? And if that would be yellow, then this would be blue. This would be red. This would be green. This would be orange. It's like a music sheet for children, but where do we start? At what tone? Where's the tone stop? Where do the words begin? 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Blue, blue, blue. Next up is green, red. So that's blue, blue, blue. Then green would be there, and red would be there. So it'd be like green. Ah, I messed up already. I'm never gonna be a piano expert. Hi. Okay. I'm ready for the piano challenge. At least I think so. Where do we start, though? I think it starts there, but it could start here because these keys look a little bit more active. Actually, it'd make more sense if it was here because I think the ruined keys are supposed to give you a signification. That's the end. Because like there's a ruined key right there. There's ruined keys right there. So I think it actually starts with this as 2. There's a particle just floating right through the piano. Look at it go. It just sunk right on in. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is actually the 2. Because these keys look... You notice how these keys are a bit more lit up than these that are shadowed out? And that's why it just starts with 2 right there. So I think that's 2, 3, 2... Yep, alright. That seems alright. 3 then. And then this would mean that this is the blue I'm looking for. Alright, then the next key is green, which is like right here. Oh, I see. It follows the piano melody we heard in the first area. Oh, that's kind of cute. And then it's going to be right there like this. Orange, green. So it'd be... and green. Now then. Then we have, of course, blue, blue, blue. Purple, red. So red's obviously on the side of here, and purple is in between those 2 keys, so it'd be... Then obviously... yellow and purple. So from where I am, that would be... And that would have worked if my cans were in the right place. But maybe this isn't actually... I just noticed that there's a picture of somebody playing piano down there, one of these cube blocks there. So, was that not where I was supposed to start off with the keys? Anyone more musically inclined than I am? I mean, I guess I can try playing one more time. Let's see. Obviously, it goes from there. Blue, 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 green, red. Let's see. Two, three. I mean, would it start at the beginning of the piano? 2, 3. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all. Pretty sure this is supposed to be the blue right here. It's the key that sounds the most right. No, then. So maybe I need to play it quickly? That doesn't sound right, though. Blue, 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 green, red. So that's blue. Obviously, green is in between those, so it'd be like... Just trying to get this in my head before I start playing. Blue, blue, blue. Then green would be there. Then red, so it'd be like... Orange, green. Then... purple, red. Red's right there. Yellow, purple. Maybe this step comes after something else, though, is also the thing. There's another thing which I can interact with right here. There's a note here, but I don't know what any of these switches do. So this is A. This will probably be A, B, C, D, E is my guess. And there are 2 A's there. Huh. I'll figure out what that's about later. I mean, I get what this melody is. It's the melody of the main area from the... It's the melody of the main theme from the first area. I see that. Let's see. Blue, 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 green, red. So I'll just be like... Is that not right? I mean, that sounds more right than if that's blue. What's up? Someone, it seems like people know something which I don't. I know there's a paper on the piano. It's just I can't even pick it up. It's just somebody playing piano. I can't pick it up at all. I looked at it already. What about it? Keep in mind, I don't know what the fuck, what musical notes or what. I took piano lessons years ago. That's the reward? What? Confused. That was there already, though. Or was it? Or was it not? It was there a little bit ago, I know that. Still, though. I don't know. I don't know if this paper was there one day. I don't know where it came from. Still, though. There's a word I need to spell out here. Maybe I do need to figure out part of the characters here. I'm gonna move over here because there's something there. There were letters here. Or was it in the room before this one? I think it was the room before this one. Oh dear. Now then, let's move on back to this area. O, B, O is A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. That's good to know. So O is A, medium circle with a black circle on top is B, L is a C, that is a yeah. Picture of a tornado. And a lot of people too. Now then. A, B, C, D, and it looks like A again, but still though. I'm assuming that's related to the switches that get turned on here and not, but yeah. Now obviously there's been blocks laying everywhere with characters on them. So let's look about. Okay, so that's an A. Notably, these do flash colors, or flash, not colors. They're just, I mean, the color of the black of them flash when you look at them. But I don't know what half these characters are even. Let's see. Glancing through there, there's also these right here in this very room. That's where I got the piano sheet, notably, but house underwater, oil field, city. Resulting things again. There's blocks literally everywhere, so I don't know. They seem like they'd be important to something, but I haven't figured out. Obviously, that says Home Sweet Home. I like how you can hear the melody of the main theme in the background there. You'll recognize it now because of the goddamn puzzle, but these are literally laying everywhere. You'd think it'd be involved with these light switches, but I don't really know what those are about yet. I assume these will make more sense once I see the Dark Realm version of this area, the Nightmare Realm. Still, though. There was this first shelf over here, the shelves this way, which had different characters on them. I now can tell it means A, F, I think that one is. Obviously, they are labeled there for a second. There's probably letters to letters, like this is A to blink, and this is this to that. This area seems to be the areas that you can figure out all the clues, like this probably is Z, is my guess. Still, though. What can we pick up from all this? Apparently I already did the music puzzle that I didn't notice that she came out when I was doing that. I just noticed it after. I thought it was always there. I just didn't observe it at first. These are always supposed to turn the elevators on, but how would we flip the switches here? Anyone have any ideas here for how this goes? Obviously, I think we're supposed to turn on from there to there somehow. I just get more water, and from the bathtub, for example, water the... In fact, I'm going to observe the water thing now that I'm sort of realizing that things get ruined after I use them, which is a bit interesting in itself. Maybe the switches do have to be pressed in the right order, because they do all have a character next to them. That's definitely an idea. To spell dog. Probably be something. Let me check the water to see if there's a reason why I can't use the water again. I got my bucket. Well, the water there is gone. Got it. I mean, it seems like a specific order would be important, but I don't know what words we're trying to spell out is the problem. There's only the first few letters of the alphabet anyway. A, B, C, D. What would you spell with those? Like, add? Still, though. Yeah, that doesn't work. That's what... I mean, that was expected, but still, though. There's a lot of pictures, though. It's not like there's one simple picture, and there's only a certain number of characters there. this is A, B, C, D, and then it's A again. Notably, there are two A's. What could you spell with A, B, C, D, and A? It is a little bit weird there's two A's. I feel like they were supposed to spell out something. That says home sweet home. I know that. Well, you can look at the notes, but you'd have to describe what all of them say. There's a lot of notes all over the place. Not the note in here I can't read, though. There's no on the table, though. Somewhere, maybe not this room. I might think of another room. There's been a lot of notes laying around, but they're all pretty lengthy. You'd have to transcribe what they say, because none of them are written in English. So, yeah. They're in the fictional language here. I mean, I guess Saturn has a picture. We don't know what T is. A, B, C, D, then A. That's the only thing that appears on the switches, so... So nobody, again, there are two A's. A word they spell with an A, two A's, a B, C, and a D. I feel like it's not even really a word. I feel like more like just an order of characters. I will observe something for a second. I do have one idea. Here's a tip. All the notes just look like this. Yeah, let's look at the note by the switches. Sure. There's a note by the switches, but like every other note, you'd have to describe it or look at it somehow. I do have one idea. Could be Kadab. Does this give me the order? Because this doesn't use like all the characters. They use different characters, but still though. Let's go on through. What does the note say? The night world might reveal the answer, but that means we need to find water somewhere. To water the flowers. Good luck decoding that. Still though. All the switches start in that position. It definitely is A, B, C, D, A. I'm gonna first see if I can find a source of water here to fill up my bucket, because I see where I can water the flower, but we need water for that, obviously. So is there any kind of source of water here? Because I need to water this flower there to make myself be able to go to sleep into the nightmare world. The thing is, in the nightmare world, all the notes become in English. So still, though, that's a notable thing. You can actually pick up notes there, but the characters that you can read are all in English there. An idea is thrown. I do not mind hearing it from the person suggesting it. Yeah, we did solve the valve puzzle. So I was asking, does that solve the valve puzzle? Yes, we did. What do you mean by an alphabetical order? Because all the characters obviously stand for letters in the alphabet. But that doesn't mean, I don't think the puzzle is figure out the whole alphabetical order of everything and decode the message. Because there's not enough information to decode everything, but there's enough that you can figure out a few things and put your mind to it. But I feel like that's not actually the solution. Well, you put them in alphabetical order? A. Well, why would there be two A's? And it feels like that'd be super obvious, but hey, I'll give it a shot. It could be that simple, so yeah. You can't go to the Nightmare Realm, though, until after we get water to make the flowers grow, though. We can't just enter it at any time is the problem. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. If we could find water, this is obviously the bed that we can sleep on. We can lay down on it. But we won't be able to enter inside the nightmare world until after we water those flowers next to us, which would require us finding wherever the water is right now. Maybe it's inside the elevator, and that's why I need to activate it. But yeah, I haven't seen water anywhere, though. The toilets run dry, so is the bathtub and all the rooms. So, We've gotten variant sources for water, though, since we got here. This door also notably is locked. The key does not fit in the lock, even though I was thinking that'd be the solution at first, but that does not seem to be it. Nobody you can interact with the lock, though, which in itself is a bit suspicious. Maybe it was like something I missed, like an item. This is true. There could be an item that's somewhere. Back to decoding this. Well, it's not 900 something. Moving on through. There are some adventure games that have puzzles that don't have solutions, that are just there to detract the player from wasting time on them. Reminds me of the most devious puzzles in Ione, but there's some more adventure games that have that more regularly. Like, they'll give you useless items, so you think the item has to have a use. But it doesn't. It's just a useless item to make you think it has a use. And then Ione, there's this one puzzle where there's this just completely useless set of trinkets. I cannot speak. Trinkets in this one room, and for some reason they just are there to make you think that they're important, but they don't actually do anything. Typically, I'm not a big fan of that sort of design, but you know, it is what it is. I understand why it exists. Now then. Haunting Ground notably actually has a couple items that have served absolutely no purpose, but still though. Well, it's not in the hundreds, we can confirm that much. Well, I'm not going to dig any deeper into that one. Let's look around a bit more. This leads back here, still no axe. I could go around in circles, but there isn't any need to go back previously, and I feel like this one is going to break that trend. And water in the goddamn toilet? Nope, of course not. There wasn't much in this room when I observed previously. I mean, there's some things to read, I guess, but I can't read them, so... This painting's notable, but... It could be something that we're missing, most certainly. I am not spying anything. The gas mask picture is a bit creepy, I will say. Going from there. Obviously the pictures have something to do with the narrative. They have a very strong thematic running between them, but for what reason or purpose, I do not know. I just realized also that both of these doors are locked. I'll try the key on this one. It doesn't work. Tricky. Tornado fun. There's blocks literally everywhere is the problem. It's not like these are the only blocks here. They're in every room, basically. Just kind of sit in there. That's an A. Actually, I wonder if this one's important. A. Well, that just spells ABC. And then 2 unknown characters that have nothing to do with anything, basically. Because we don't know what they mean. Not to mention, not part of the switch puzzle, so. Because they're not on the switches. Let's see right there. That would obviously be Home Sweet Home, though. But there are blocks in every room. I'll check out the blocks in the room that we just came from. So still, though, let's cross on through. I didn't choose the wrong game. It's just there's no entry.